Year 9, welcome back. So as we come back after lockdown, I just want to run through a few processes of our return back to school. I know a lot of you have been working really hard online, and I want this process to be as seamless as possible. So when we're back on Friday the 12th, following you coming into school on Thursday to see me and get your timetables and do your COVID test, if that's what you're having done, then on the Friday you need to be in on normal time. Now I expect you into the building about 8:20, ready to line up at 8:30 so that we can get you back into your learning and back in school. Hi, so when we come in the morning, we're going to come in through the main gate, as we have done all the time that you've been doing this. You will come over to our block and we will line up at 8:30. So I will blow one whistle. You will then move to your groups and line up feet, behind each other, as you have been doing alphabetically since day one. I will then blow a second whistle and I expect then silence. As we go into school and as we move around school, we keep to the left in the corridors. We make sure that we walk calmly and that we are quiet and that we show that what we can do, Year 9. We are expecting uniform to be perfect on our return. So blazers, ties, shoes, absolutely no trainers, and no piercings or false nails.
Okay, once you've been to see your head of year, you'll have done a uniform check. You're going to go, if you're being tested, to the small station where they'll give you a card and a registration card. The registration card, you will need to write your name on it, just so that we know who this is later if we need to. You take the card and you'll also take 2 barcodes over to the testing station. At the station, you'll be greeted by a couple of members of staff or volunteers. They will ask you to remove your mask. They'll ask you to blow your nose and also to sanitise your hands. There'll be members of staff around to help you with this part, so please don't worry about it. Once you've sanitised your hands, they'll ask you to take a swab. You'll remove the swab from its packaging, which should be quite simple, but again, there's lots of instructions and lots of information and people around to help you. They'll ask you to look at the card, which will give you some instructions, and you'll have to hold a mirror. We find this really helpful. This will be able to easily take a swab from the back of the throat and the tonsils, and then finally from up the nose.
Pop it up one of your nostrils and rotate it around 5 times.
Once you've taken this swab, the volunteer behind the station will ask you to pop it into a small container, and then you'll be able to leave that area.
So Year 9, that was a very quick video on how it will look when you come back to school. So carry on with the online learning. Myself and Miss Smith will look forward to seeing you next week. Have a restful weekend and see you all soon. Thank you.